Yeah, preparation went well. We have one more day. I think it's a little bit easier to prepare this match than Seychelles. Seychelles, we had less information about them. Maldives, we played in SAF. We know, most the way they played, and gives a better idea how we want to play, how they want to play, and football is like that. We want to bounce back. We didn't have the result we wanted, but anyway, it's football. We move on to the next one, and completely focused in the next match, Maldives, and that's the only thing in our mind.
Okay, over to the floor.
Coach, as you have said that Bangladesh have got information about how Maldives play, as you have got information about Madia play in AFC Cup, you played against them also. Quite a lot of players from Madia is in the national team also. Coming to this game, how crucial this could be as both teams were leading the game in the first match, and they have to manage with the point. How crucial this game could be?
I think it's very crucial. The closer we get is very crucial. Of course, like you said, I think most of the attacking players are Mazia players. Only Ali Ashfaq plays for other team. And it's a team that likes to play football. It's a team very possession-based, that wants to control the game, that wants the ball. But there's also a team that that when you have possession, you give spaces, and that's what we're going to try to take advantage. In some moments they can have the ball where we don't think it's dangerous, but we also want to win the match, and I don't believe we can just defend. And we won't just go there and defend. We also got to be very strong in transition moments. We also got to be brave. We also got to get players in the box, and I think against Seychelles, we cannot miss so many chances. We won't have so many chances against Maldives, then we're going to have less, but we got to be more efficient in the final third, more quality, more speed, and more direction to the goal.
Coach, this is a tough condition because we don't know in Seychelles, but Seychelles is not very good team.
Yeah.
But they make problem for our defense side, and they take 1 point.
Yeah.
But Maldives attacking side is more stronger than Seychelles.
Yeah.
And last 4 matches we cannot win against Maldives, and we lost badly. So this very important match against Maldives, so we want to win.
Yeah.
How could you get confidence to win tomorrow's match?
I think, to be honest, I don't think Seychelles' attack is that bad. I think we struggle more. The Bangladesh football, we struggle more against teams that play more direct. It's very difficult. That's why we struggle in the second half when they playing more direct with 2, bigger players, faster players. That's a little bit more difficult, I feel, for us. Maldives is a different type of football. Of course, they have the quality. They can play in between. But I think it can be a little bit easier to defend than direct football, fight football. I think that's where we struggle a little bit. Where do I get the confidence? I want to do something. First time I know. How long you haven't beaten Maldives? How long you told me?
Last 2003.
2003.
Last 18 years.
18 years. Not too bad, huh? Not too much. Then like football is anything can happen, really. And we're looking forward to make some history, do something new for the country, and what a great opportunity tomorrow to beat that 18 years drought without winning.
দ্বিতীয় ম্যাচটা মালদ্বীপের সঙ্গে, এবং মালদ্বীপ খুব স্পিডি একটা দল, খুব ছন্দের মধ্যেই আছে। এই অবস্থায় আসলে ম্যাচটা কেমন হবে, কি প্রত্যাশা করা যায়?
না, যেটা কোচ বলছে, আমরা জানি ওরা কোন সাইডে স্ট্রং আছে, স্পেশালি ওর ফরওয়ার্ড লাইন, যেটা সামনে খেলা যে 3টা প্লেয়ার, ওরা সবচেয়ে স্ট্রং। সো ওই টিমটা আমরা একদম স্টপ করতে হবে, নাহলে ওরা বল পাইলে না, ওরা খুব স্ট্রং টিম। বাট আদারওয়াইজ আই ডোন্ট থিঙ্ক other players are that level of the 3 center forward, but যেটা সামনে খেলা ওরা সবচেয়ে স্ট্রং, so we have to stop the passing to the forwards.
তাদেরকে ঠেকানোর মতো, তাদেরকে আটকানোর মতো আমাদের কি প্লেয়ার রয়েছে আমাদের দলে? তাদেরকে স্টপ করার জন্য আমাদের দলে কি সেরকম প্লেয়ার রয়েছে? তাদেরকে স্টপ করতে পারবে?
স্টপ করতে পারি, আগের পাসিং স্টপ করতে হবে, যেটা পাস দেয় ওরা ওইখানে আমরা স্টপ করতে পারি।
জামাল, আমার একটা কথা হচ্ছে যে আমরা যদিও প্রথম ম্যাচটা ড্র করেছি, কিন্তু টুর্নামেন্টে আমাদের টিকে থাকার সমীকরণটা এখনো ভালোভাবে আছে। আমরা একটা ম্যাচ জিতলে হবে বলা যাচ্ছে এখন পর্যন্ত। হেড টু হেড হয়তো আমরা সেই সুবিধাটা নিতে পারি। সেই ক্ষেত্রে সেটা কি মালদ্বীপের বিপক্ষে নাকি শ্রীলঙ্কার বিপক্ষে? জয়টা, একটা জয় দরকার। অ্যাজ এ ক্যাপ্টেন তোমার
না এখনো আমরা টুর্নামেন্টে আছি, সো আমি মনে করি নেক্সট ম্যাচ খুব ভাইটাল for us and for them. But I believe in this team and I believe in the game plan tomorrow, that tomorrow is our day and we can do something great and hopefully we can get the 3 points. But as I said, it's a vital game not only for us but it's also for the Maldives team. So I think it will be two teams who will attack.
ওকে, আরেকটা প্রশ্ন সেটা হচ্ছে আমরা ক্রিকেটে খুব একটা ভালো করতে পারিনি। এবার বাংলাদেশের মানুষের খুব একটা আগ্রহ এই টুর্নামেন্টটাকে নিয়ে, ফুটবল হয়তো আমরা ভালো করবো, ফাইনালে একটা টুর্নামেন্টে। সেই জায়গায় তোমার দল কতটা
না সেটা আসলে আমরা মানে এটা আমরা তো আলাপ করছি আগে, অনেক আগে আমরা এটা আলাপ করছি যখন ক্রিকেট দলের মানে ওয়ার্ল্ড কাপে বাইরে হয়েছে, ওই সময় আমরা এটা আলাপ করছি। বাট আমরা তো এইসব জিনিস আমরা বেশি চিন্তা করি না, আমরা নিজে চিন্তা করি আমরা ভালো পারফর্ম করতে হবে। তো এইখানে আমরা
জয়ের ব্যাপারে কতটা আশাবাদী আসলে কালকের ম্যাচে?
আমরা 100% দিব। আমরা বাংলাদেশের মানুষের জন্য আমরা ফাইট করবো, আর নিজের জন্য ফাইট করবো, আর ফুটবলের জন্য ফাইট করবো।
Jamal, after Sicil's match, how you motivated your teammate and your ground and all those things? There are very much missed passes and all those things and scoring problem. How you motivated your teammate and you also how much motivated, how you determined that you will be the best in this tournament? So how is it?
I think if you concede a goal in the last 5 minutes of a game, inside you get a bit angry, you get a bit disappointed and you want to do better. So we have a new chance tomorrow, and tomorrow we have the chance against Maldives, but the ground and the condition is the same for both of the teams. They are playing on the same field, so there's no excuses. We have to perform and we have to do our best, and we should not let silly goals come into us. Last 2 games against Nepal and Celsius, we conceded goals in the last part of the game, so we have to stop that.
Jamal, do you realize after Sicil's match there have some lackings in your teams, like most of the footballer like Vishwanath, Tariq Kaji, and your present teammate are not able to perfect the things?
I don't want to talk about other players. Let's talk about the players we have now in the squad, because they're here and they have to play. So other players, I'm not concerned about the other players because they're not here. If they were here, we could speak about them, but they're not available for this tournament. So the players we have, I think they're good players. I think they're some of the best local players in the BPL. So I think they're good enough.
স্কোর করার যে ব্যাপারটা ছিল এটা তো
আগে আমরা এইসব জিনিস আলাপ করছি, ওপেন প্লে গোল আমরা গোল করতে পারি না, আর এখন তো দুইটা গোল দিলে তাহলে একটু কমফোর্টেবল, বাট একটা গোল হইলে সব প্লে একটু মানে খাবাইবে, বাট আসলে we have to score more in the end. কারণ আমরা অনেক চান্স ক্রিয়েট করছি, আমরা অনেক ভালো সুযোগ পাইছি, but unfortunately what happened to us, we have problems scoring goals.
Yes, now one moment.
Coach, we know that I think this was your first game as coach, right? So no matter how much you practice, the games only tell you what the good, the bad, the ugly. What have you learned about this team, and what do you think that needs to improve in aspects?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think, like Jamal was saying, I think we need to understand the timings of the game and how to control the game. I think the second half we lost control of the game and we were too open. then I think we need to understand if we cannot press high, we have to be deeper in the field, we have to be more compact, and yeah, the last minutes of the game, we have to, I think in those last minutes of the game, when you're winning 1-0 and when you're defending, I don't like to use this word, but the mentality, you must be ready to die in the field. You must do anything. There's no really coaching. That last goal, you need to have people diving in front of the ball. You need to have people trying to block it at any cost. If you're winning 1-0, 8 minutes, then the mentality, maybe because the game maybe looked easy, maybe it looked won, it was not. We should have done a little bit more. And I think every game, and this is what I tell the players, I know everybody expects, not everybody, but people expect 2-0. It's not going to happen. Every game is going to be very, very close, very, very close. Then those last minutes are crucial, and where we need to suffer, and we need to sacrifice, and we need to put bodies in front of the ball, and we need to do anything, if we're leading, anything we can to keep the lead and, and win the game. Those last minutes, maybe mental or concentration, but we also have to, football is a little bit hard also, and if we have that heart at the end, and even we're tired, that last step, that's what we need. That's what we needed against Seychelles. We didn't do it. Lesson, we learned our lesson. Maldives will be the similar game until the end. It won't be 5-0, it won't be 8-0, it will be a close game. Then those last minutes of games, we need to show a bit more.
Last two matches, we saw the second half is very, very vital.
Yeah.
Because Maldives 4-0 lead and second half they collapse.
Yeah.
Bangladesh 1-0 lead, second half they cannot play very good.
Yeah.
What is the plan, especially in second half? Because field problem is making player more tired. So what is your plan? This second half.
Well, the second half, you never know what can happen. But the second half, it's. I think as a team we have to be more compact. I think we were too open in the second half, and we got to be a bit more compact. If we defend deeper, we got to be compact deeper. If we're higher, we got to be higher altogether. And yeah, and we have to keep on playing football. I think the second half we were a little bit sloppy on the ball. First half we played well. We had the possession, but under pressure we must have the ball. We cannot just defend. It won't happen. Then when we get the ball, can we play forwards? Can we have the ball? Can we switch play and be brave with it? Don't be afraid to have the ball. We also have to have some control of the game. Not possible to defend. Maybe last 8-10 minutes, then you suffer a little bit. You defend if you're leading, but not all the second half. We cannot be always in behind and defending.
Jamal, in SAF Championship, Oscar Bruzon, the coach, mentioned that after the Maldives game, that the recovery period between last game and Maldives game was big for Maldives and small for Bangladesh. Looking at right now at this game also, we have seen that quite a period Maldives is getting extra recovery period. Do you believe that this will be a factor considering for tomorrow's game?
That's a good question. Yeah, in Maldives we had 2 days, and Maldives had 4 or 5 days recovery. That was very significant difference. Now I think they have 1 more day rest, but maybe in the second half, but otherwise I don't think, because the players are motivated, and when you're motivated you don't think about your tiredness, you think about the desire to win the match.
Coach, both coach and captain.
It's worse.
It's worse. So do you think in terms of psychological aspect it's going to be an advantage for you?
No, well, I think maybe a little bit, but for sure Maldives will want to show something. They will come to prove something. But also when you concede 4 goals, let's be honest, you'll be a little bit shaky. You'll be a little bit, not 100% sure. Of course, we are disappointed. But one thing we tell the boys, and I think so, just move on. It's football. It's not. It's football. You move on. I was disappointed. He was. We all were. But next game is there. I think Maldives will be the same thing. They're very disappointed. 4-0 to 4-4. That's just. It's not usual. Not usual. Then. I hope they don't recover. I hope they're still thinking about it. But I think they want to prove something, and they will come very aggressive in the game.
Coach,
Can you add something for the same question?
You want to add something? Yeah, I bet the Maldives player are more angry because conceding 4 goals after leading with 4, it's very devastating. So I think they have talked more than we have. So I think they had plenty of discussions what went wrong.
Coach, you're all
Much, coach,
Thank you.
Jamal, and all the best for the game.
Thank you.
All right.